Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and we've done the two lower quadrants of this map already in part 1 and part 2 of the Extreme Conquest tutorials that I put out. Now we're on to part 3 of the Extreme Conquest tutorial, and we are going to go after the top left quadrant. So the 5 teams that we're going to conquer their strongholds of is the White Sox, Rockies, Rangers, Angels, and Athletics. So we're going to take over those 5 teams in this one here. We're going to have to knock them out pretty quick. I'm going to show you the best path to do this with, as well as when you got to steal fans. We're going to try to play everything on All-Star once again to knock this out. I'm pretty sure it can be done. Before we get into going over this path in the video, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, as well as comment down below what you guys think about the first 2 parts of this Extreme Conquest, as well as what you think about it overall, how you guys are doing in the Extreme program itself to unlock Lou Gehrig. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me so far. Let's get into it. So to attack here, what we're going to do is we're going to go after the White Sox first, and then we're going to go down to the Colorado Rockies. So on the first turn here, we're going to go here, here, boom. We are going to play the Chicago White Sox with 4 to 7 fans on All-Star. I know they're a turn 2 stronghold. However, we want to get them in turn 1 right here and get them out of the way. That way they don't put anything on the map. We can just get them, boom, right there. And that'll cut down and allow us some space to get out of this bottleneck that they have here between the White Sox and the Rockies. So we're going to knock this out on All-Star. If for whatever reason you don't win this game to start, just restart and play the game again and do the same exact thing. It's okay if you lose this game. Don't worry about it, because this is the only time we're going to have to be able to play it on All-Star. If you lose it, you have to play it next time on Hall of Fame. So just restart the map. But you got to do this first one on All-Star. It's really going to make it a lot easier for us to get through this path. Let's knock out this game, and then we'll be back to continue working on the top left quadrant of this Extreme Conquest map. We just conquered the Chicago White Sox here in the first turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 spot down to the Rockies here, and then we're going to skip to this Steel Fans phase, because if you look at the Rockies here, we got to play them on Hall of Fame. We don't want to do that. We're trying to keep it on All-Star. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to go to the Steel Fans right here, steal the fans. And the team we're going to steal from is actually the Texas Rangers. We're not going to steal from the Colorado Rockies, because if we steal from the Texas Rangers and we're successful, we'll be able to still play the Colorado Rockies on All-Star here, because we'll get a couple extra fans. I think we'll be up to 9 fans total. I believe so. It'll put us at 9 fans. It might put us at 8 fans. Either way, we'll be able to play the Colorado Rockies on All-Star, and then we'll be able to go down. We might have to simulate, as you can see, a hexagon here to play the Rangers, and we'll still be able to play them on All-Star as well, which will put us in turn 2, taking over the Rockies and the Rangers. And I believe we have to get the Anaheim Angels. I think they're also a turn 3 team. So that's kind of the strategy that we're going with. Let's double check on the Angels here just to make sure. As you guys can see, the Angels are another team that you have to get on or before turn 3. And we're going to have to do them turn 3. There's no way to get to them turn 2 without playing on like Hall of Fame and Legend. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to, like I said, steal fans from the Rangers. That way we can be done with the Rangers in turn 2. Then we can focus on the Angels for turn 3. Steal their fans on turn 3. Now, when you get to the A's that are in the corner, the Oakland Athletics, you're going to see that they are a turn 5 team. So once we get done with the Angels, we got 2 turns to get over to the A's. So it's not a big deal. But that's why we're going to go in, steal fans from the Rangers here. It's all strategy. That's what I'm trying to make it easier for you guys. So when we steal the fans here, go to the Rangers. We're going to steal fans on All-Star. Now, I will let you guys know that you're going to have to win these first 3 games on All-Star, no matter what. You're going to have to go and play the White Sox on All-Star and beat them. You're going to have to play the Rangers here when you steal the fans and beat them on All-Star. You're going to have to beat the Rockies on All-Star after this. So those first 3 games, you're going to have to beat them on All-Star. Like I've been saying strategy-wise, try to load up Lucas Giolito and Alec Mills in your 3 and 4 rotation spots. See which pitcher works a little bit better for you. and knock them out with those pitchers because they have really good hits per nine, so the computer doesn't hit them too hard. Keep the ball nice and low. The computer shouldn't hit you too well. You shouldn't have to score more than 2 runs in these games. Some games you only have to score 1 run. Warm up your bullpen right away because you can bring in a closer right after the first inning with one of your starters if they're maybe a little bit fatigued or whatever else. That's some strategy because you're going to have to win these first 3 games on All-Star at the very least. I know I said it's going to all be on All-Star, but you have to win these games. There's not leeway in the first 3 or 4 games when you get to these upper quadrants. There is leeway at the back end, though, so just make sure you focus on these All-Star games. You might even be able to play the back end on veteran or rookie. We'll find out. So we just got done stealing fans against the Colorado Rockies, and what we're going to do here is we're going to reinforce where we got 3 fans here. Put us up to 7 fans. We don't have any fans to move, so we're going to skip to the attack phase. We're going to go to the attack phase here. We're going to play the Rockies on All-Star. After doing some math and looking at it, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the Angels in turn 2. But that's okay. They're a turn 3 stronghold anyway. And we'll be able to steal some more fans, reinforce, and all that stuff. We'll look at the map and kind of how we're going to approach it after we beat the Rockies here on All-Star. So we've conquered the Rockies here. Now we're going to make our way down to the Texas Rangers. We're not going to play them, though, because they are a turn 3 stronghold team, so we're not going to play them right here. But we are going to simulate this here to get it down to less fans so that we're right at the stronghold. We lost a fan there, but that's not a big deal because we've already played the Texas Rangers here. We're at the point where we just have to steal fans against the Angels, and we'll be able to get over there. We might have to play some games, though, against the computer to get over there just to be safe, because simulating it to get over there might be a little tricky. We're probably going to have to play a game or 2 extra on All-Star Veteran to get over there, but we'll see once we skip to the steal fans phase here. We're going to see how we can get over to the Angels, but first off, we got to steal fans against the Angels because the Angels are I believe, another turn 3 team, so we have to get over there strategically. So we're going to steal fans against the Angels right here, knock them down a little bit further. You're going to have to play this on All-Star as well. Knock that out of the way. Once you get back from playing them on All-Star, we'll figure out how to get over to the Angels. Like I said, we might have to play some extra games against singular hexagons to just get those fans, because simulating it might be a little bit too risky to get over there on turn 3 because you don't want to lose your fans in those low matchups. But let's play this on All-Star right now, and then we'll come back and we'll explain how we're going to get over the Angels. Obviously, we're going to have to take the Rangers stronghold first. So we just stole fans from the Angels. Now we're at the reinforce phase here. We're going to put 5 fans right here. That's going to give us 8 total. We got nothing to move, so we're going to skip to the attack phase. Now we're in turn 3. We're going to go against the Texas Rangers here. If you want to knock this one out on veteran, by all means go for it. I'm going to play it on All-Star, though. Like I said, I recommend playing everything on All-Star. That's the way the pitch speed stays the same. Once we get done with the Rangers here, it's going to get into a little bit of a sticky situation. I'm going to show you what I'd advise to do. I might simulate afterwards. We'll see. I'm going to think on it while I'm going through it. Let's all knock out this Texas Rangers game, and then we'll figure out how to attack the map to get to the Angels in this turn 3 without losing too many fans so we can get over there and play the game on All-Star. I'll see you guys once we beat the Texas Rangers. Okay, so we just captured the Texas Rangers stronghold right here. And essentially what we're going to do, we're going to have to play these games. I know it's tedious and it makes it a little bit longer, but we're going to have to do it. So we're going to pop in here and play the Texas Rangers another time. Now, you're going to have like a 6-1 game. If you want to just pop in here and play an easy one on rookie, you can. I'm going to play this game on All-Star because, like I said, I play all my games against the computer on All-Star or higher just because the pitch speed's better for me. If not, I'm way, way, way ahead of the ball. Even on All-Star, sometimes I'm like pretty ahead of it. So I'm going to play it on All-Star here. But you guys are going to have to knock out these games because we have to get to the Los Angeles Angels. As I'll show you in the map real quick, we have to get to the Los Angeles Angels over here. And this will put us, so if we're going over there, it's going to put us from 7 to 6 to 5. Then we're going to have to go to 4. And then we're going to have to play 4 against 4 or 3 against 4. So you can lose one time out of these 2 games here if you have to on All-Star. Or if you want to play them on lower difficulty, that's fine. You can lose one of these 2 and it's okay. Because as long as we get over here with 3 fans and go to that 4-2, I believe it'll let us play on All-Star. And that's the goal, is to play on All-Star. So I'm going to attack this, play it on All-Star here. Once I play this game, I'll get back in here, and we'll go over me getting over there and show you. Maybe we might have to play an extra game there. We'll see what the Anaheim Angels hexagon does, if it goes down or if it goes over. If it goes over, we're going to have to play them twice. So we just beat that hexagon against the Texas Rangers here. Now we're going to move over. We're going to attack one more time with the 5 here. And we're going to skip whatever the AI is doing. We don't care about that. We're going to go in right here again against, well, this time not again against the Rangers, but this time we have to go in against the Angels. We can play this on All-Star. We pretty much have to play it on All-Star because that's the only way we're going to get another game on All-Star. We have to play this game because this will put us at 4 fans and then play it on All-Star, or if you want to play this on Veteran, you can. But we have to win this one because in the next matchup, we're going to have 4 fans on the hexagon next to the Stronghold of the Angels, which will allow us to play on All-Star still. So that's going to be what we have to do. Unfortunately, we have to play some of these extra games just to be safe so we can make sure that we play on All-Star. And I think it's a lot easier to play these games on All-Star and have to play an extra 2 games rather than having to try to play this on Hall of Fame, to be honest with you. Also, earlier in the video, as you guys saw, I simulated and I lost a fan there. If I would have played that game, we'd actually have an extra fan, and we would get 2 takes at the Angel Stronghold, or we could lose a game here or there. So if you don't want to simulate and take that chance that I did early on, I would play that game as well if you have to. Let's play this game against the Angels on All-Star, knock it out. Once we get done with this, we'll go and attack the Angel Stronghold when we come back. So we conquered a hexagon that had 2 fans on it. Now we get to play the Angels and conquer their Stronghold here. We're going to get to play it on All-Star. You're going to get 1 chance on All-Star unless you played that game earlier that you've seen the script where I said don't simulate. So if you only got where I'm at right now, you get 1 chance at this on All-Star. If not, you're going to have to come back and play them on Hall of Fame. So this game's going to be clutch for you guys. Good luck. Knock it out. I know you guys can do it. Don't get too frustrated. If for whatever reason you don't win it, there's other options that you can come back in the 3rd turn and just sprint right to the Angels and figure it out. I can help you guys out on how to navigate that if for whatever reason you get stuck and you have to get back to the Angels for turn 3. Because this top half of the map's a little bit harder. I understand that. This is where the extreme part of this Conquest really kind of comes in a little bit. Even though it's only an All-Star, it can still be a little bit hard. Good luck. Let's get in here, knock out this game against the Angels, and move on, and we'll figure out how to conquer the Oakland Athletics and wrap up this top left quadrant of the map. So we captured the Angel Stronghold before or on turn 3, just like we needed to. Now the last one left is the Oakland Athletics. And as you guys can see looking at the goals here, it takes on or before 5 turns for the Oakland Athletics or the A's. So this shouldn't be a bad one. You really got 2 turns to play with to go and get them. Let's go in here. We're going to go to the steal fan phase. We're going to steal fans from the Oakland Athletics because I think we're going to have to play 2 games anyways. So in this steal fans phase, you can either steal fans right now from the Oakland Athletics, or you cannot do that. You can just skip to the reinforce. I'm going to skip to the reinforce and see how we can get over there. Maybe we can get some luck here. So that's going to put us at 7, right? We're not going to move any fans. We don't have any fans to move. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to simulate this game because worst comes to worst, we can always reinforce again and just get the Oakland Athletics on turn 5 to save some time here. We're going to simulate. Hopefully we get 6-0 here. Oh, we lost a fan. So we're going to be here at 5. Oh, 10-pack. That's nice. So it looks like they blockaded us off again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip to the Steals fans phase here. We probably should have just stole the Oakland Athletics fans anyways, just a brute force there. We're going to skip the steal fans. It's the 4th turn. It'll be the 5th turn when I steal fans. I recommend playing the Oakland Athletics here, stealing 3 fans from them on All-Star. Get you some extra fans. We should have did that anyway. I was just trying to see if we could maybe peruse our way in there on a little quick simulation to see if we could get over there. Because I didn't know how the Oakland Athletics were going to act. They obviously shore up their stronghold. So we're going to steal the fans with the Oakland Athletics right here. Get those 3 fans, come back in after we steal the fans from them, and we're going to go take over their stronghold, finish off the top left quadrant here, and get even closer to finishing this Conquest Extreme. Alright, so we got out of the game trying to steal the fans from the Oakland Athletics. Unfortunately, I got RNG'd by the computer there. We're playing with a lot of wind coming into the stadium, and I got robbed on a couple balls. It should have been home runs. Ended up losing the game 2-1. It happens, but this is a good example that you can actually lose in the Steel fan phase, especially once you get past everything to the Oakland Athletics and still get there. This is going to take a little bit longer road. So typically we would have 7 fans to reinforce, and I would just simulate a 12-2. But we're going to go 9 here, and we're just going to do it a little bit harder. We're going to have to physically, instead of moving fans, we're going to have to skip to the attack phase here. We're going to go in there. We're going to have to play a game, whether it's on rookie, whether it's on veteran or not. We can't afford to lose a bunch of fans here, so I'm going to play this game on All-Star, and then we'll get to the Oakland Athletics stronghold, and I'll knock it out. So we still got to our end goal here. I just beat that hexagon. Now we're at a 8-8 right now, as you can see with the Oakland Athletics stronghold. We lost a few fans along the way. Like I said, there is some leeway built into this. We're on turn 5. All we got to do is go in here and beat the Oakland Athletics on All-Star. We'll get to play them, I think, 2 or 3 times on All-Star still, because you'll get this game, at least one more game, and I think 5-8 might also be an All-Star game. Not 100% sure exactly how the math adds up when it comes to Conquest. However, go into Stronghold, beat the Oakland Athletics on All-Star, and then we'll be done with the top half left side of the Extreme Conquest. And that's really the goal of this Part 3 tutorial. So I'm going to go in here, play this All-Star game. When I come back out, we will do a quick recap of the path and kind of what I use to get there. And of course, I'll have a discussion about how there is leeway in there. As you guys have seen, I lost one of the Steel fan games, and it wasn't the end of the world. We just conquered the Oakland Athletics stronghold, which means we've conquered the upper left quadrant of the Conquest Extreme map, which is really good. As you can see, there was some mistakes here and there. I lost that one game, so you can lose when you're stealing fans later on when you get towards the Oakland Athletics. Early on in this, so you're going to have to be pretty clean and crisp. You can't lose too many games. You got to play them on All-Star. If you do lose a game early on, you're going to have to play at least one game on Hall of Fame. You guys want to avoid that. But follow this video. It'll help you get to that path to get the Oakland Athletics. As you've seen, I wasn't even stressing. We still got 7 fans over there, so we still have more than enough chance to take over Oakland Athletics more than one time. Some suggestions for playing Conquest, as I mentioned in the other 2 videos, is try to use your 3rd and 4th pitcher in your rotation. I personally like tops now Lucas Giolito. That's my favorite. I've kind of gone away from Alec Mills. He's all right, but I prefer the Giolito. He's a free card. Everyone should have him. You can easily make him in your 3rd spot if you have 2 other 99s in your rotation. Stack your lineup with as much as you can. Try to put some speed in there. Steal some bases if you need to. Anything you can do to score a couple runs. If you got to be a little cheesy, that's okay versus the computer. You just got to score a couple runs. And then make sure you warm up your relievers at the beginning of games, because you can bring in your relievers in the 2nd, 3rd inning, close out the game, use your best relievers every time, and just go out there and get those dubs. Hopefully you guys have a successful run doing this upper left quadrant here of this part 3 of 4 in this series. I hope the video really helps you guys out. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video. That way we can continue to grow the channel. I appreciate all the support. You guys have a great day and be safe.